What is Knicks fans? Welcome back to Knicks Media. My name is Richie Melora, and we got a huge game tonight. The New York Knicks taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, this is a big game because the New York Knicks are one game below 500 right now, going up against a team that has been struggling in the Philadelphia 76ers. Definitely curious to get your guys' thoughts of the game tonight. So make sure you guys hit the like button on your way into the show, folks, as the Philadelphia 76ers are at home in this game. All right, so Knicks fans, you guys let me know how we're feeling. Hit that like button on your way into the show. As always, hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be fun, man. This is going to be fun. I'm excited for this one. All right, Joel Embiid set to make his return in this one. So that's going to be the storyline as Joel Embiid set to make his 76ers season debut tonight. Knicks fans, how does that make you feel right now? How does it make you feel? All right, big time shout out to BetUS for being the proud sponsor of Knicks Media. As always, check them out by using the code YouTube150, folks, when you sign up for your BetUS account. The New York Knicks are 3-point favorites tonight. All right, it tips off at 7:40 p.m. in Philadelphia. And I feel like if you go to BetUS and you check out the odds, it's going to be an interesting game for the New York Knicks, that they are favorites. Now, you can look at the reason why. The Knicks are 4-5, the Sixers are 2-7, but this is obviously a different animal when Joel Embiid is healthy for this Philadelphia 76ers. So I think that there's a lot of at stake here for the New York Knicks, falling below 500 by 2 games. I believe this is also an NBA Cup game. This is a game that's going to be technically in the play-in tournament, so they got to win this game if they're, looking after the NBA Cup. And I feel like the starting five for the New York Knicks, they got a big test. Obviously, Philadelphia wants revenge. We were able to bounce them out of the postseason last year in round number 1. They want revenge. We have a new roster than what we did last year. Karl Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, right? Those two players individually were not part of the New York Knicks last season during the playoffs. So I'm excited to see how they match up against the Sixers team. This is not going to be an easy game. I know that the Sixers are 2-7. They're hungry. We all know they're a good basketball team. It's just a matter of time until they figure themselves out and get healthy. But this is about the New York Knicks tonight, because I think a win tonight, getting back to 500, is massively important. And I feel like the pulse of the Knicks fan base right now is very concerned. The pulse of the fan base is concerning. And I feel like we need to realize that this Knicks team is going to take some time before everything connects. All right? Now, I know Knicks fans don't want to hear that, but that's the unfortunate reality. Now, another thing is, we need this Knicks team healthy. Mitchell Robinson coming back is going to change everything. I promise you that. Okay? Mitchell Robinson getting healthy is the full vision of this team, because the Knicks are not good on defense this season. Let's keep it a buck. Their identity is usually defense with Tom Thibodeau, and if they're not defending well, what's Tom Thibodeau doing as a coach? Now, their offense, on the other hand, is doing pretty well, but the defensive identity, the defensive ability that we've grown to fall in love with this Knicks basketball team, they lack the physicality that we've grown accustomed to. They lack the tenacity. Mitchell Robinson will solve that issue, especially when you throw him on the court with Karl Anthony Towns. Like, we are a different basketball team with the healthy Mitchell Robinson, and I mean that. Knicks fans need to realize a big reason why the culture of the Knicks has been like that is because of Mitchell Robinson. Let's not forget we extended him long-term heading into last season, and he was dominating the NBA the first 2 months of the season last year. Dominating. Had more offensive rebounds than the next second best player in the league in that category by 20 plus. Now, I'm not sitting here and being like Mitchell Robinson is going to be the savior of the Knicks right now, struggling, but I promise you, the depth of this team is an issue because of the injuries off the bench. Precious Achiuwa's being down is a problem. Now, I also don't want to make it seem like the bench getting healthy is just going to solve every single problem with this Knicks team. That's not the case here. We still got to figure a lot of things out in terms of the starting five, but we need our starting five to be able to be sustainable all season. We can't have them playing these many minutes. And Mitchell Robinson coming in will help that. Precious Achiuwa will help that. And Cameron Payne getting healthy will help that. I also invite Tom Thibodeau to use the bench right now. Don't be shy to go to the rookies. Don't be shy to give Ariel Hukporti more minutes. Even Pacome Daddier give him some minutes, man. I'd rather have Pacome Daddier out there on the court than, Josh Hart and Bridges and OG have to combine for like the 100+ minutes. Like, let's not run these players into the ground early on in the season. We don't have to play desperate basketball. We're going up against these teams that are running 10 deep rotations. We're running 7-man rotations, basically. You can call it that. You can call it that, all right? So that's really what it comes down to. Knicks fans, you guys let me know how you're feeling. Hit the like button on your way into the show because this game is going to be very important for the Knicks coming out with the dub in this game. All right? Very, very important. So let me know how you feeling, Knicks fans, right now in the chat. Because I thought going live just for a few moments before the game started tonight was something I wanted to do. So you guys let me know what's your overall consensus of this game. What's your level of confidence? I feel like I'm not going to call this a must-win. Definitely not. All right? But this is a game where you just hope that the Knicks can win, man. We need to get to 500. And I kind of want to open this up for a discussion where it's like, what about this team is concerning you the most? Because there are some positives with this team. We are the second best offense in the NBA, according to a lot of metrics. I mean, Karl Anthony Towns is playing phenomenal basketball. Jalen Brunson is just getting started, man. We haven't even seen Brunson get back to the way that we expect him to. Bridges is still finding his rhythm. OG Anunoby's playing great ball. Josh Hart's a glue. I mean, there's a lot of positives. But at the end of the day, we're going to need this basketball team to come out there and prove it on the court. We can't be one of those teams that's just good on paper and not able to be good, when it comes to on the court. So I feel like the Knicks having a game tonight and then going back home against Chicago and then where do we have? A 4-game home stretch after this game? That's important. If we can go steal this game in Philadelphia, come back home with 4 straight games at the Garden, that is massive. Let's go on that run right now, man, because we got a lot of winnable games coming up. Starting tonight, we're 3-point favorites. Take care of business. And then we're at home against Chicago. That should be a win. We're the better team. We're at home against Brooklyn. I know Brooklyn looks a little better right now, but come on, give me a break. We own the Brooklyn Nets. We have to continue that trend. And then we got another game against Brooklyn, I believe, and then Washington. So we got to take care of business, man. We got to take care of business, and I expect the New York Knicks to do just that. I really, really do. So, folks, let me know your guys' score predictions and your overall thoughts of the game. We're going to wrap up the show here, man. I think that the Knicks fan base needs this win more than anything. So I'll leave you guys with that. Salute to the chat. I love you guys. Shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this show as always. Much love to BetUS. Don't forget to utilize the 150% bonus they provide when you use the promo code YouTube150. That is at betus.com.pa. Much love to Knicks Nation. Let's get this dub. I'll see you guys post-game after a hopeful win. Peace out, folks.